that D&D character. I am God in Huss world, and I shall find some way to destroy him. Above, we see the ramblings of a madman. Above, we see the ramblings of a molester. He-Ho, Prowl, and Sentinel will stare at each, with horrible music playing in the background? Sure. Why not? Optimus Prime was the 13th Prime whose name was removed from the Covenant of Primus, so he couldn't be reborn as Orion Pax and became Optimus Prime without his memory standing in his way. Alphatron secured it that way. It is good to combine different universes or generations, but not complete. Sorry. You're referring to the Align universe, which forms separately from the multiverse. This refers to the main multiverse. I didn't try anything, just organize the material we have from the fiction. It's good to try to correct someone who puts more time and effort into research than you did to correct them, but you're wrong. Sorry. I have been a fan of Transformers since 1984. Have every comic since 1983. Yes, 1983. First issues. Are you even that old? Not to mention 5 movies, all that was brought out to the general audience from G1 to RID to Season 2. Seriously? Research? Old enough to understand continuity, and also old enough to understand that using a logical fallacy like ad hominem doesn't support your statement in the argument whatsoever. So you're just claiming to make up for mistakes just for the heck of it? I grew up with this and I am old enough to actually remember it all. I know the difference between multiverse and universes and generations. Do you? Can anyone understand this Jap? I sure can. This ain't Beijing, mother. You're all kinds of retarded, aren't you? First off, I can understand him just fine, so that means there's something wrong with either your hearing or your language comprehension. Secondly, if you're going to be a racist, at least have the decency to do it right. Racists are bad enough, but ignorant racists are just sad. He can't be a Jap from Beijing because Beijing is in China, moron. If he's a Jap, he's from Japan. If he's from Beijing, that makes him a chink. And now I feel dirty for teaching an idiot how to be a better idiot. I think I should clarify something here. I know this user, Jacob Bryce, he's just trolling around, although he might not be the most sensitive of people. Yeah. But good to see people like the Curix82's got my back here. Thanks, man. Even though it's there are some little problems in your response. Ooh crab lol. This video is a good ROM. So local! Hi there, sexy. Hey. Transformers is like Shakespeare. You're going to have a different director, different actors, and different costumes, but the story always remains the same, and time is linear in the Transformers universe, except during the UK Time Wars, in which the United Kingdom, I'm sure you're tied in with Doctor Who and the Time War somehow. They die, rejoin the Matrix, and are born again, learning new things, experience new emotions, die again, rejoin the Matrix, till all are one. The Matrix is reopened on a newly rebuilt Cybertron, or a different Cybertron. They're reborn again, and it all starts over and over again, depending on which story you read. It depends on which generation of Transformers you reading about. The overall consensus of story is much like humanity, and how they were created and where they come from is all left up to what you believe. Faith. What's wonderful about Transformers is if you don't like the story, now wait an eon or two. A better story will come out.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
Gem sucks. My senpai has returned. This is the type of comment I like to see. That pic of Prime and Imperial clothing is gold.
There's some high-quality blue jeans.
Video content right there. Video content, not a fellow Prime. Oi oi, all the way from London. You know when you need a certain thing, and the world provides someone who has made that certain thing. Thank you, my good man. Well, Ironhide is Prime's most annoying soldier, so I understand why he would punch him. Rip Ramjet, I hardly knew you. Primus, if I ever see you hug a pillow like that, I'm going to smack you. As well as you should. Your sexiness is distracting me. Oh. Yes! Yes! Looks like you'll be getting the sex soon. I think I'm too stupid to understand what the you're talking about. Do you really think that the Transformers universe is this deeply thought out? What I think is irrelevant. I only provided information given in the fiction. I personally love the simplicity of the G1 series, even though it got a bit messy in Season 3. I think they lost what made the original series so entertaining, when they start trying to get deep or serious, and overcomplicating everything with all this Spark, Cubes, Primus, Line of Primes, Boresville. It's like they turned it into some sort of religious tale. It feels like I'm listening to stories from the Bible when I hear all this Transformers lore talk. No offense. Just my opinion. How are you gonna fit the Combiner Wars series into all of this? They changed it from a brain-dead 30-minute toy advertisement into a franchise that could be respected for those who enjoy intellectual stories and to make the story make sense. If you're talking about the Combiner Wars cartoon, I'll talk about that when I make a video for the Combiner Wars universe. If you're talking about the comic, I'll get to that when I reach that point in the IDW lore series. Nothing beats G1. Brain-dead toy commercials that were highly entertaining, unlike all that crap that have come out since. Shingy! Get in the robot! Is primusprime22 a lore-friendly name?